Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm going to talk about this weekend. So, this weekend, the Saturday and the Sunday. Now, keep in mind that the month is metal on metal and the year is earth on earth. So, the metal is quite strong. The earth isn't too bad either. But for you, look at what your earth is, look at what your metal is. Hello. Okay, so Saturday is yang water on the horse. Now, this yang water can put out this fire at the same time. So, what is water for you? Because this water is not a bucket of water, this water is tsunami water. So, it's just going to go and take out this fire. The fire is not a little fire, it's not a candle fire. This fire is a bonfire. So this water is putting out the bonfire. So look at what water is for you and what fire is for you at the same time. Hi, Jen. So the tsunami and the volcano kind of thing, one on top of the other. With the horse you will feel tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The horse will be, because it's a horse day, that 2 hour is horse hour. And then all of a sudden it's like kaboom. It's like two volcanoes erupting at the same time. And so when you're looking at what is in your chart, you want to hope you don't have a rat or another horse. So horse day, horse 2 hours, then if you have it in your chart, it's very, very challenging for you. So water is also water, as in tears, etc. Hi, Vicky. As in that. It's also communication. So communication goes to another level tomorrow because the fire is also from here, and this is, it's like the downpour, that sort of thing. At the same time, this horse is actually a romance flower. The yang water on top is a trouble star. And so there's changes in relationships, especially from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And if the relationship is already challenged, then it either goes to another level or it just fizzles out. Okay, so have lots of tissues around. Yeah, that's my advice. All right, so then Sunday is yin water. This yin water is like the little bucket of water, and this is the earth. The earth is the goat. So that earth is like the mound, and it stops that water flowing. It's not the huge dam wall, but it is the mound. Now, with this mound, though, keep in mind that the goat with the dog, they actually cause half a penalty. So look at what earth is for you, firstly, and that's where the issue or the challenge will be tomorrow, especially 1 to 3 p.m. and then 7 to 9 p.m. at night, because another dog comes in 7 to 9 and another goat comes in 1 to 3 p.m. So that's what becomes very, very challenging. The water on top is also communication. Now, both waters, there's a lot of intelligence here, but only if water decides to speak up, okay, that sort of thing, or if you do whatever you've got to do with your waters. Hi, Manu. And with that, at the same time, these waters are the outlet for metals. So if you think of it this way, there's really actually a nice flow in the whole thing. But there's no wood in each of these days. The wood will then come in the hours. So earth feeds the metal, metal then feeds the waters. And that's how it works. Earth feeds the metal, and then the metal feeds the water. Fire feeds the earth, which feeds the metal, which then feeds the water. There's your nourishing cycle. Not a bad weekend, unless you've got the animals that are challenged. So on Sunday, if you have an ox, you are going to be a bit challenged. And this challenge will be the whole day, basically. It'll be worse for you from 1 to 3 p.m. So what do I suggest? Just go for a walk in that time period. Because the thing is, when you have these challenges and you're trying to face it, face on, or you're trying to get in there and get over and done with, you should have already learned the lesson that this isn't how you go about it. And so instead of facing it onward, you should learn, what did I do 12 days ago? Because these guys come every 12 days. So work it out yourself. You know, if you must have a diary or a calendar, then have this diary or calendar to tell you what each day was like. You know, have your own tick or cross, that kind of thing. Hi, Xavier. So then on Saturday, Feng Shui wise, there's what we call the trigram in the center is of anger, frustration, conflict, and quarreling. Now, if the rest of the house is not balanced, then you will feel it. And I can't say to you, place this or place that, because to get rid of this element, using a certain element causes other things to happen. So we don't actually do that. Just be aware, don't stand, if you're having an argument or challenge, don't go and stand in the center of your home to finish this off. Go and find your luck area or your mountain area and then finish it off there. You will see that it actually fizzles out. Easy peasy. On Sunday, it's ill health in the center. So again, don't go, doing things in the center. The ill health is only for the day, so keep that in mind. So it is quite strong, because in what we call as consultants and students the basic is already there and we'll feed it. So if you want to place 6 coins, 5-cent coins, 10-cent coins, you're not sure about the coins. The previous post I made was about coins and gourds, so it'll explain that to you. So 6 coins in the center if you want to, that's it. Don't do anything else. But it's only for one day, but it is quite strong in that sense. The other thing is for Saturday. Saturday is what we call, it's called an opening day. So opening day means that there's lively spirits. The energy for the day is very, very prosperous. And to add to that, the horse is spirit as well. And this is what's called Heaven's Pardon Day. So if you want to be pardoned, or you would like heaven to whatever, ask. Sit there and ask, okay? It is good for marriage, unless you have a penalty or a clash. It's good for travel. It's good to move house. It's good for an opening ceremony. It's good for trading. It's good for a promotion, that kind of thing. It's good for constructing, etc. But remember, if you have a rat or a horse, then no, don't bother. Because you're going to end up doing it 3 times and it's still not going to work out. And you'll think, oh, like that. Anyway. So then on Sunday is not an auspicious day by the energy of what it is. And so with that, it's not an auspicious day, as in not good for most things. And, the other thing, though, it is a goat day. That goat is got a lot to do with health issues, and it happens to be a health thing at the same time. So don't go visiting a doctor on a Sunday, and be extra careful, because that earth, it's no good for construction, it's no good for building, it's no good for marriage, none of that. It's one of those days where it's good for groundwork, as in digging up something, burying. It's good for storing money, that kind of stuff. So that's what a closing day, that on the Sunday is. And this is the week, so hopefully it helps everybody else get through it. On Sunday, it just happens that I start the Feng Shui, the new Feng Shui course. And so with the Feng Shui, it's kind of like whatever you are learning, it never changes, okay? Whatever you learn, in a couple of years, you don't have to upgrade. You don't have to do another certificate or anything like that. It's a method of analysis. And when you are analyzing, it doesn't matter what you're analyzing. It is for your life. It is for effortless living. It's never outdated or superseded, is probably the best way to put it, by anything better. There is nothing better. If you think there is, challenge me then. Bring it on. Okay. So there is stuff as in Feng Shui New Age, Feng Shui Intuition, all of that. You know that's a lot of crap. So don't bother with when you are, whether you're doing Feng Shui or 4 pillars, you do learn the skill. That skill helps you to read, it helps you to analyze, it helps you to chart, it helps you to balance you. Because with 4 pillars, it's called balancing the water, because that's what Zhu Ping did. Balancing the water is you. You are the water because you're the one that flows. And so that's what that is called. And with your home, it's basically happiness, prosperity, relationships as well. So there are 2 places everything shows up, in your destiny and in your home. If your destiny comes into bad luck, then your home should actually take care of that. If your home is challenged for a year, which it will be a year type thing, then you should be taking care of that yourself. And hence when when people wear animals and things like that to take away whatever is visiting. So hopefully you've all gotten a lot out of this, and have a great, any questions? Tick, 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 I'm going. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great weekend.